Good morning. I figured I'd blab at you a little bit this morning to try to pull my thoughts together. Gotta know how that gets when inflammation is high, and I gotta try to fight through the quicksand to coherently think. But there was an event years ago that happened that I'd wrote a Facebook post, but I don't think I ever made a video on it about, the day I died. I don't know. I was in the bathroom of a trailer we lived in Slaughters, Kentucky. And my wife was in there too, and I sat on the side. We just got out of the shower. I sat on the side of the tub. It's like something's wrong, and all of a sudden my voice started to echo. It was like something's wrong, something wrong, and just kind of just went into this long drawn out thing. And my wife got right up, and she saw me kind of going over, so she grabbed me and tried to kind of keep me steady, but I was too heavy for her. She was a small girl, and I fell over onto the door, which means I pretty much locked us in the bathroom, and I was out for about 5 minutes. Our daughter was about 5 or 6, and Toot was hollering to her to get the phone, and she was trying to prop the door open just long enough to get the phone in the bathroom, but she was having a hard time about that. And that was kind of the last thing I remember, was just telling her something was not right. And then I was out in a field. Blue skies, the most magnificent blue skies you could ever imagine. Greener grass than you could imagine. It was just absolutely beautiful. And but I didn't have any recollection of what just took place. I was just there as an observer. And then before you know it, she's patting my face and waking me up. And that was the extent of it. I got up and went into the living room, and there was a little something that took over, that where I told her, said, I'm going to lay here on the couch, and if I die, I die. I don't, I was just like almost another person. And me and my wife and daughter were talking about that event. My daughter's in her early 20s now, so you can tell how long ago that was. And she said, yeah, that happened twice. And I paused for a moment. I said, twice? When did it ever happen? He goes, here in this house, in the bathroom, you were taking a shower and you hollered for help. I said, no, come on. And my daughter backed up that. She corroborated it. She goes, yeah, you hollered for help, and we went and got you a blanket because Mom said your lips were turning blue. And we got you to the bedroom, and you laid down, and you were in there about an hour, and then you got out like nothing was wrong, went into this game room here and just kind of done your thing. And I told him, man, I have no recollection of that whatsoever. I mean, that is not there. I remember the other one. I remember sitting on the tub and telling her something was wrong, going out, and in the field. This, nothing. I don't remember hollering for help after taking a shower. I don't remember them coming and bringing me a blanket after my lips were turning blue. I don't remember nothing. And I thought, wow, that was crazy. And then now I'm just thinking, you never know how long you have. And I know I've always been protected, because I went through some crazy stuff where, it should have been the last call, like avoiding death itself. And, you just that time comes and you'll take it. But anyway, I did work on a little bit of a picture yesterday. I done this watercolor background a couple weeks ago, but I haven't painted since then because I haven't been feeling well at all. And I put this figure on it. It's not near done. I'm trying to make it kind of a translucent, kind of a ghostly looking image. Easier said than done for me anyway, but it's fun trying, and that really makes me feel good just to do something creative. And the way I work, I've got to kind of do that. Just like the videos kind of let me rein in this concentration when I can tell the inflammation is high. But I'm going to let you go now, and I'll blab at you later. Bye.